There you go. R18 something. All right. The new 1300. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Tank bag, I guess. That feels about the same. Oh, it's got a little cubby like on the GSA. Okay, that's nice. Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you about your tires later.
My tires? The ones that I need to replace? On 310. Yeah, we can talk tires after that.
Either that.
So it's got a quieter exhaust, and it kind of feels a little smoother. Huh. Okay, interesting. Okay. I'm not sure I like the windshield, but you know, I changed my windshield out from the stock one that came with my GS, so do we have? Nope, we don't. It's got to have. Oh, look at the numbers on the tack kind of move. Fancy. The shift assist feels about the same. Okay. Seat's harder. I mean, the tank doesn't feel quite as big because it's shaped a little different than my 1250. You know, it's easy. I kind of want to. I kind of want to find a lot of things wrong with this bike since I have the 1250, and I want to justify holding on to it. Okay, well, that shift assist is pretty smooth. It might be a little better than the 1250, possibly. The tank definitely feels smaller since it doesn't come up as high, and it kind of angles, you know, differently than my 1250. Nice. Ah, stupid blinker. Let's see, what else? I put this in road mode. Somebody else, I might switch it to Dynamic Pro just for fun, but I usually keep mine in road mode. Brakes feel the same. Wonder if the things might be backlit now. I'm not even sure. Brake and clutch reservoirs seem to be smaller, I think. The gauge cluster or whatever, what is it called? TF something. Seems to be about the same size. Looks exactly the same, except when you rev it up, the numbers get bigger. Interesting. And this whole SOS thing that I thought was just on European bikes. I didn't know we had that on American versions. Mine came with everything. 22, they didn't have the SOS button here. I don't believe. Yeah, the shift assist works nice. I could see how somebody with maybe the RR, which I haven't ridden, but the 1600, you know, when it's so smooth, I could see how people might think that that the GS was clunky. Pretty good. Well, it's got some torque now. Huh. I wonder. I don't know. You know, I don't get on mine a lot because it's got the knobby tires. Fourth gear. I know it's got more horsepower, it's got a little more torque. It's not, I don't think the numbers are a huge jump, but I think I can feel it. Huh. It's a hot rod, man. But I consider mine to be also the 1250. Good all-around bikes. These GSs do it all. You know, street tires, you can never go off-road, and it'll handle close to, maybe, I don't know, it'll handle like a sport bike for the average rider. And plenty of fun. Single pole wheelies all day long. You know, manufacturers have to do things different, you know, to keep people interested in the brand, and this has, you know, 50 more cc and more torque and more horsepower. You still feel like you're sitting in it, like with the 1250. So that's good. I was scared that it might feel like you're kind of sitting on it, because I definitely feel like I'm sitting like I'm part of the bike, like I'm in the bike or whatever with my 1250, which is a 22 model. And this one does feel like that. It feels, you know, same kind of leg sort of feel. They kind of maybe feels like my feet are a little bit farther back, possibly. Not sure. Pretty close, anyway. You know, considering that it's like an all-new frame and different engine. I think it's completely water cooled now, where my 1250 is only like partially water cooled. I don't even know what part is water cooled, but this one's 100% water cooled. I do like the cubby thing. That would be handy to have, you know, on mine. Don't have that. feels pretty close. I don't feel the, usually I'd get, with my 1250, get a little more of a rocking, you know, from the you know, boxer engine. They've smoothed that out apparently. It's pretty smooth there, sitting right there at the light. I don't like these little foot pegs, but mine came with little foot pegs on it too. I changed those out to bigger ones. This sits a little bit higher than mine does, but it's still okay, I guess. Yeah, so I have to fight, not, you know, my default is to find things wrong with it, like I said before, and I'm not a fan of that windshield, even though it's electric now. Ooh, you don't have to turn the knob. To me, that's I don't know, unnecessary weight to make that happen. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this bike, I'm not sure how this 1300 compares to the 1250 as far as weight, but I'm sure they've made it as light as they can. But this R1300GS is the king of adventure bikes. That one right there in the green and the yellow, I like that paint scheme better. This is the white is the default, like the basic one. You know, I gotta pay extra for that green one. It's part of the option 719, like my 1250, and it's got all the pretty stuff on it, and pay extra for that. But this one is the base one, and it's fine. So it's a little clunky, but it's not clunky all at the same time. It works just fine. Had I not rode the K1600, I would say it's, I don't know. It may be a little bit better than the 1250, and may be about the same. Compared to the K1600, you know, it's clunky, that's for sure. But still works great. That's the tough thing about getting on my old Gold Wing after riding the GS for a while. I forget that I don't have shift assist. It's kind of nice. It makes riding funner, you know. Smoother, funner. It's not necessary, of course. Some might even say that, you know, it takes the, you know, fun out of shifting because you're not using the clutch. Hand coordination kind of part of it all, but I think it's a nice touch to have that shift assist. Might be a little bit smoother, you know, getting on it like just did a little bit. It works well. you know, just shifting it with the clutch, you know, like right now coming up to this stop, feels the same. I think that the transmission and everything is a little different, but it doesn't feel that different from my 1250. Yeah, goes through the gears fine, just like mine does with upon acceleration. You know, the only time these GS's, and I need to test it out on this one, is at low speeds. The 1250s didn't like the low RPM trying to use shift assist. And it's got plenty of torque in 6th, you know, 55 for sure. I'll just add right in here that I noticed the blind spot mirror kept coming on here when I'm looking at the video now, but when I was riding the bike I didn't even notice it. I think it'd be distracting. I would turn it off if I owned a 1300. And the adaptive cruise control thing, I'm not sure I would even order that personally. I rented a car that had it once, and it was unnerving to me. Maybe I'm just too old school to be able to handle new technology like that, but those are two options I didn't really even mention. I didn't notice the blind spot little triangle thing going off on the side view mirrors, and I didn't even try the other thing. So steering wise feels just like the 1250. Yeah, low RPM, it's just pretty good in the second. Shift assist. I think it's probably smoother at idle like this. Yeah, I believe it is probably smoother. More refined machine. I need to put it in Dynamic Pro to really feel the difference on the power. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, we do have a stop sign up here. Yeah. So in road mode, like I normally ride, I think I can feel a little more power probably, which is a good thing. Which is what you would expect. Put her in Dynamic Pro, and we should feel a significant difference in torque. What's this guy doing? Okay, he's letting us through. Oh, okay. Go on. Tell you what, if you want a bike that can do everything, I don't think you can go wrong with the 1250, that's for sure. If you want a new bike, you definitely can't go wrong with this 1300. Plenty of power. It's going to handle, you know, just like mine. I can't tell how well it handles, but right now, rides good. I think it's a good investment. BMW is known for its durability and reliability. And if you can only have one bike, you should have a GS. because then it gives you options to ride on dirt roads, highways, wherever you want to ride. This bike is capable of taking you with the proper training and practice. Okay, I'm not sure when it cut off, but I would say this is a improved GS and worth the money. A couple minor things that I probably already pointed out, but it's a great bike. I think they did good, and I appreciate Sandia BMW Motorcycles for giving me the opportunity to test this and the other bikes out. This bike will get you in trouble. Don't buy this bike. It will get you in trouble. Buy this bike if you're prepared to get in trouble. How about that?